Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.5, Problem 20. This is Section 2.5, Problem 20. It says divide the fractions, and we have 2 1/3 over 5 4/9. So let me start by writing the problem in a little different format. I'll write 2 1/3 divided by 5 4/9. This is the same problem, but in its original form it looks much more intimidating. This is what you would call a complex fraction. You have a fraction over a fraction. Now that I have it written in this form, it doesn't seem quite as bad. The next thing I need to do is rewrite the problem so it doesn't have mixed numbers in it, but improper fractions instead. So, start with the 2 1/3. I will come from the bottom and multiply times the whole number in front. So I will multiply 3 times 2, which is equal to 6. And then I will take that result of 6 and I will add it to the numerator. So I have 6 plus 1 more for the numerator, which gives me a result of 7. So 2 1/3 can be written as 7/3. That's an equivalent amount. I'll leave the division for the time being. And now 5 4/9 also needs to be changed to an improper fraction. So do the same process. Multiply the denominator times the whole number in front. So I will multiply 9 times 5, which is 45. And then I'll take the result that I get and add it to the numerator. So I will add 45 plus 4 more for my numerator. 45 plus 4 more gives me a result of 49. So 5 4/9 can be rewritten as 49 over 9. Now what I will do is rewrite this problem again as a multiplication. So the first fraction, 7/3, can stay 7/3. The division gets changed to a multiplication, and the second fraction, the 49 over 9, is inverted and changed to 9 over 49. And now I can multiply. Top times top, bottom times bottom. I can get the answer, and it would have to be reduced. Looking at this, especially where the numbers are somewhat big, it's in my best interest to pre-reduce this. Notice the 49 and the 7 reduce nicely. The 9 and the 3 reduce nicely. So let me go ahead and do that. 7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into 49 7 times. And the 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9 3 times. So now on the top, the numerator times numerator becomes 1 times 3, which is 3. And in the bottom, the denominator times denominator is 1 times 7, which is 7. So the answer comes out to 3 over 7. Now if I had multiplied 7 times 9, and then that would be 63 over 3 times 49, which I think is 147, and you reduce it, it would reduce to the same 3 over 7. But pre-reducing is much easier.